12 shocking fact about Ahn Hyo Seop. 1. Ahn Hyo Seop moved to Canada when he was 6 years old. Ahn Hyo Seop, also known as Paul Ahn, is a Canadian citizen because his family moved to Canada when he was just 6 years old. Having lived in Canada for 10 years, Ahn Hyo Seop is really good at English. If you ever watched Abyss, 2019, you'd notice how well he speaks English. In fact, he talks to his older brother in English because they both grew up in Canada. To chase his dream in the entertainment industry, he moved to Korea all by himself when he was only 16 years old. At the beginning, it was tough for him to adjust to Korea because the cultural differences between Canada and Korea were pretty big. He also shared that he spent a lot of time fixing his Korean accent. Right now, he lives in Korea away from his family, who still live in Canada. 2. Ahn Hyo Seop used to be a K-pop idol trainee. Do you know that JYP Entertainment discovered Ahn Hyo Seop when he was just a high school student in Canada? When an employee from JYP Entertainment visited Ahn Hyo Seop's high school to find new talent, his friends recommended him to the employee. So, he decided to take part in the audition. After finding out that he passed the audition, he made up his mind to seize the opportunity and start his journey as an idol trainee. Although his parents strongly disagreed with his decision, Hyo Seop convinced them by promising to go to college while pursuing his dream. He began training when he was 16 years old, and he practiced alongside GOT7 and Twice. 3. Ahn Hyo Seop cried with Jackson Wang during his trainee days. While preparing for his debut with the GOT7 members, Ahn Hyo Seop realized that being a K-pop idol was no longer his dream. However, he changed his aspirations from being an idol to becoming an actor. He made a lot of memories with the GOT7 members during his time as an idol trainee. He is particularly close to Jackson Wang because they share several similarities, such as moving to Korea without their family members. When they faced tough times during their trainee days, they couldn't bring themselves to tell their parents for fear that they would worry. Fortunately, they had each other to lean on. They remember crying together on a rooftop when they were on the verge of giving up on their dream. Despite the sad experiences, Ahn Hyo Seop shared that his first impression of Jackson was quite shocking because of Jackson's bright orange dyed hair. Since he had just moved from Canada, it was a cultural shock for the actor. 4. Ahn Hyo Seop is close to SF9's rowoon. Ahn Hyo Seop revealed that his closest celebrity friend is SF9's rowoon. You might be wondering how the actor knows the K-pop idol rowoon. Though there hasn't been much shared about their friendship, it's known that the two got close when they were both idol trainees. Also, rowoon isn't just an idol, he's been gaining recognition as an actor through well-known projects such as Destined with You, Extraordinary You, and The King's Affection. Perhaps their shared experiences in training as K-pop idols and expanding their acting careers played an important role in developing their friendship. 5. He loves his cat. If there's anything cuter than Ahn Hyo Seop, it's his cat, Bowl. His cat is like his best bud. Bowl's name comes from Hyo Seop's baptismal name, Paul. In Korean, they say Bowl like Bowl. Hyo Seop's fans are so into Bowl that he's always posting cat pictures on Instagram. He even updates his fans on what Bowl's up to. 6. He's good at sports too. This dude isn't just about showbiz, he's a sports buff too. He's got skills in basketball, tennis, and soccer. He's a big fan of Stephen Curry, the basketball legend for the Golden State Warriors. But here's the kicker, he likes to take a shower before working out, not after. That's his quirky way of doing things, and his fans love it. 7. He knows how to play several instruments. Hyo Seop isn't just an actor and a sports whiz, he's also a multi-instrumentalist. He can rock the piano, violin, and guitar. He's most confident when he's tickling the ivories. He digs singing while he plays the piano, and he even rolled with an orchestra in middle and high school. And guess what? He's eyeing up the saxophone for his next musical conquest. 8. Dr. Romantic 2 made him famous. Hyo Seop first stepped into the acting scene in 2015, but it was 2020 that really blew up for him. Dr. Romantic 2 was the big deal that got him massive fame and respect for his acting chops. This medical drama was a huge hit with viewers, scoring an average rating of 27.1%. And on top of that, Hyo Seop snagged the Best New Actor award at the 56th Baeksang Arts Awards. He also took home the SBS Drama Award for Excellence in Acting during the 2020 SBS Drama Awards. 9. He was scolded for his fluent English. You'd think Hyo Seop's perfect English would be a breeze when he was filming Dr. Romantic 2, right? Not quite. Since he had to drop a bunch of medical terms in English, he thought it'd be a cakewalk. But it turned out to be a real challenge because he couldn't do the Konglish, Korean English, accent. There were loads of scenes that went belly up, and he got told off for rolling his R's too much when saying all those medical terms. 10. His dreaming is a diplomat. Hyo Seop's folks had some high hopes for their kid from an early age. They were big into his education and even his career dreams. This made him think about becoming a diplomat, but he eventually realized that being a diplomat was his parents' dream, not his. He thought about being an accountant or consultant too. His older sis is already working as an accountant, and his big bro is a pharmacist. Immigrant families often put a lot of pressure on their kids to excel academically or choose certain careers, so it wasn't unusual for his folks to have big plans. 11. He's an avid reader. Hyo Seop isn't just about acting, sports, and music, he's a total bookworm. Reading isn't just a hobby for him, it's like a lifeline when he's feeling lost or anxious. Over the years, reading has helped him find answers to big questions in his life, and he's become a more positive person because of it. Some of his all-time faves are How to Stop Worrying and Start Living and How to Make Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie, plus The Interpretation of Dreams by Sigmund Freud. 12. The Pianist is one of his favorite movies. Hyo Seop's got great taste in movies too. One movie that really got to him is The Pianist, 2002. It's set during World War II and tells the story of a guy surviving in Warsaw. He's also into romantic comedies like About Time, 2013, and Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, 2004. But he's not all about fun stuff. He's a fan of mind-bending and complex movies like Inception, 2010, The Dark Knight, 2008, and Interstellar, 2014. These are all Christopher Nolan flicks, and he's Hyo Seop's fave director.